Hey, Nintendo Gen 64 is here, and welcome to the final part of Spyro 3 Year of the Dragon. And to be with me in this final part is the final guest commentator of the series.
And the best one, Crystal Fissure. Hello.
Yeah, hey Crystal Fissure.
On my A game.
So something interesting to note before we go into Super Bonus Round is I like the design of the portal there with those two mouth things either side of it.
Yeah, I like that.
You don't see that very often. You don't see it very often at all. But anyway, today we're going to go into Super Bonus Round.
Okay, now watch this. Ready? Watch this. You see how we've gone over.
Oh
to
yeah, what's up with this? It looks like
actually,
Metropolis actually.
One of my favourite gradients actually. Actually look, if you go over there, it leads over to the white, so it could just be a transition background.
I do like that green, like a Metropolis style thing. But anyway, here is Bianca to give us a bit of dialogue. So let's listen.
Hey, you finally made it, Spyro. Hunter was a little worried about you when you went off to fight the sorceress, but I always knew you'd beat her. This place is where the sorceress kept all her treasure. But after she was defeated, a bunch of thieves came and stole it. If you can catch the thieves, you're more than welcome to keep the treasure.
Great. So yeah, Super Bonus Round is, I would say this is probably my favorite, like, bonus level, 100% level in the original trilogy. I don't know about you, but it's my favorite one, at least.
Yeah, probably same here. This is kind of a nostalgic thing because I haven't played it since, I'm pretty sure the last time I played it was when I was maybe 6 or 7. So it's kind of weird seeing this now, like 10 years later. Like, it's actually a really kind of plain yet awesome level because it's a bit like Midnight Mountain. It's a bit like, it's very vibrant. The colors are very crazy. It really does scream like bonus, you know what I mean? Like, if you look at the color scheming in Spyro, you see that a lot of the time it's kind of like these beige colors and is kind of bright, but also kind of the colors make sense. But while the contrast here, the pink or purple on blue just looks incredibly odd and really off-putting actually, but it suits the level because it's
I know what I really do like the there's actually a ton of callbacks in this, like a lot of visual references to other things that you see. Particularly Spyro 2 as well, you'll see in a second. Actually, I'll show you here. That's the other thing there, that is like a replica of something you'd see in was it Winter Tundra, basically.
Winter Tundra, yeah, you're right.
This does have a very Winter Tundra-esque feel about it. And also another callback is clearly to Spyro 1 with these egg thieves here.
And the idea that the sorceress has a loot. You know what I mean? It once again explains the relevance of the gems.
Yeah, very similar to Nasty's loot in Spyro 1, with like the place where she keeps all her treasure that she doesn't convert into enemies, I assume.
Exactly.
We also have these head bash crates in here, which are the only crates in this area. Kind of a shame if you ask me, because if you remember when you beat Bugbot Factory, you actually do get the ability, and I don't have enough. Yeah, you get the ability to break crates with sparks, if you remember that.
So what?
Yeah, when you beat Bugbot Factory, you get the ability to break crates using sparks. Like if you hold down square, you can break the crates. But unfortunately, by the time I beat Bugbot Factory, there weren't any crates left in the entire game, so I can't really show off that ability. And in this area here, they don't have any crates except for those head bash crates, and you can't really destroy those with sparks, unfortunately.
So are you referring to, when you say crates, you're referring to like the blue ones, right?
The vases and the baskets, yeah.
Yeah, okay. So if you press square when you're near it, or
yeah, he goes over to them and breaks them for you.
That is cool.
There we go.
Okay, interesting.
That should be 16,000 gems, that's right. Okay, yeah. So basically the gimmick, I guess, of this level is that there's a bunch of doors here, and when you get the required amount on the door, they open, and you can go in here.
Yep.
I like that a lot. This challenge here, actually, hold on, let's talk to Hunter.
Spyro, did you see Bianca? She was really worried about you when you went off to fight the sorceress. It was pretty funny. She tries to play it cool, but she was scared stiff until you came back safe. I just finished fixing up an old submarine. Why don't you try taking it for a spin?
Okay, cool. So this challenge here is basically a replica of the challenge in what's that, little Lost Fleet.
What the fuck is this?
Yeah, it's basically a replica of the challenge in Lost Fleet, where you have to stay behind these guys. You have to trail behind. Oh, shit. I really hate these challenges, but whatever. You have to trail behind them and wait till you get your bar up to red completely, and then you can. So you'll see here we've got these 3 like circles, right? Once you stay behind them for long enough, they will completely go up, and then you can shoot off a missile that homes into them, basically.
Yeah, it's a bit crazy, but I've completely forgot this existed.
You forgot this existed? Oh, well, then you're in a treat for what's coming up after this.
Oh, no, I know. Everyone knows that.
Oh, you do? Oh, okay.
Yeah,
well, see,
yeah.
I'm not too sure how rookie you are on Super Bonus Round.
Super Bonus Round, yeah. I'd say it's the only time where I'm like, yep, no strategy, no clue. But, I mean, what does this remind you of? Because this also kind of reminds me of Winter Tundra, but really, it's like Winter Tundra and Midnight Mountain combined.
Yeah, what's up with the roof? Like, the roof's like got some kind of snow effect on it.
Ooh.
Like, what's up with that? Like, this looks like an area that wasn't originally underwater, and somehow got flooded or something.
Hey, you could be onto something there.
Well, that's what it looks like to me, because, like, I mean, unless, like, who would go and build these giant structures underwater for no reason?
Well, I guess if you were going to think about that, then you're pretty much screwed in terms of video game logic, because, I mean, if you think about it, like, why is anything built ever? You know what I mean? Like, if you think about it, at least underwater is one of those video game don't ask, don't tell type things, because you never really know why they would build a structure like that and then submerge it underwater, where in the real world it would just rust or something.
Well, maybe it's only been underwater for a small amount of time. You don't know that. Okay.
I don't.
Last guy.
You know what? Neither does Insomniac, so.
There we go. 7 for 7. The difference between this one and Lost Fleet is the Lost Fleet guys don't actually. The Lost Fleet guys do shoot at you. These guys don't shoot at you.
Yeah, so it's easier in a way.
It is. Well, I mean, there's nothing really threatening in these levels at all. Nothing like to attack you or anything. You can't actually get like hurt by anything other than yourself. Anyway, here's Hunter again.
Check it out. This is the world's fastest turbo snowboard course. The local champions are the Sasquatch 6, a gang of Yetis on souped-up snow discs. I bet that you could outrace the lot of them if you win.
Okay, whatever. Okay. This is the infamous Yeti snow race challenge.
Oh, you're actually racing Yetis? Whoa.
Yeah, basically the Yetis from Spyro 2, I think. Oh, I think they are. You know the level Colossus?
Colossus
Yeah.
Valley, eh?
Oh, okay. I'm just quitting race now because you basically have to do this almost perfectly, I reckon. Otherwise, otherwise you won't win, because this is actually kind of tricky. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, this is probably one of the harder challenges. What I do like is that the skateboard that you've got is pretty much the large version of this, or whatever it is, and it still has the Ripto.
Spyro loves that Ripto insignia.
Yes, they do, apparently.
Well, I said Spyro does. I don't know who they
are.
Oh,
right, yes. Oh, he does. Oh, yeah. It's mocking his victims.
Is it? I don't know. Maybe it's a Ripto brand TM snowboard.
Ripto used to sell them, yeah. Oh, wait, this is. Oh, yeah. No, this is a pretty long track, isn't it? Shit. No,
yeah,
not really.
There's 3 laps, and basically, I don't know. I'm pretty much doomed now from coming 5th, and I'm on the 2nd lap by now.
No, you're not. No, you're not. You'll be alright. You'll be alright.
I hope
There's 2
so.
right there, so you just need to get 1 more after that. Look at the background. You know, obviously you don't have to look, but look. The color there, which is famous, I guess, or Spyro.
Black is a well-known color. I will give you that.
Black is well known, and so is purple. But where is this? I mean, okay, so the level obviously isn't called Super Bonus Round. You know what I mean? Like, it's actually has a name. You know what I mean? Like a real name. And I'm wondering what it is. Well, no, the world isn't called Super Bonus Round.
I have a feeling it actually is called Super Bonus Round.
What? So the people who live here are gonna call it the Super Bonus. So
I don't think anyone lives here, to be honest. I think it's like an uninhabited. Well, I don't know, just to indulge the sorceresses.
You know what probably would be? It'd probably be sorceress's lair, like a proper lair, I guess.
Well, it's not really a lair, is it?
No, it isn't. Well, look at the space she owns. She owns bloody acres of lawn. I mean, acres of...
Well, you can afford to when you're a sorceress, I guess. Even though that's not really any kind of, like, regal connotation, and there we go, I lost.
Or monetary gain, really.
Well, you're just a sorceress. I mean, you could do anything you wanted if you felt like it. And she does,
Yeah,
I guess. To
No.
some extent. I mean, you're not really, like... I mean, if you were a sorceress fighting a dragon, I mean, you could probably kill it if you were smart enough. I mean, you have, like, a ton of, like, options to kill a dragon if you have, like, all this magic, you know, to use.
Well, let me ask you this. Who do you think is the most powerful Spyro villain in the first 3 games?
Probably the sorceress, I reckon. Ah.
Okay, damn it.
What, who do you reckon?
I was saying damn it, you died, not your suggestion.
Oh.
Well, I guess in theory the sorceress is the most powerful, but I feel like Ripto overall is kind of the most, like, he could do more if he wanted to. Do you know what I mean? Like he did, you know, especially with the scepter, or whatever it was.
Well, judging by the Ripto boss fight, I mean, that is, like, probably the hardest boss fight in the trilogy.
Yeah, and he has a phoenix. You know what I mean? So he's obviously pretty rich. I wonder where Ripto was from as well. That's another interesting question.
Yeah, well, these are the tough questions we ask here.
But interestingly enough, if you look at the portal in which they, you know, when they go through the portal in like the cutscene in Spyro 2, you know that whole thing.
That old thing.
That whole thing. That whole, you know.
Yeah.
Well, if you think about it, well, does that the color? I'm pretty sure was that blue-white color. So. Imagine if...
Please don't tell me you think Ripto lives in Super Bonus Round.
No, I'm not saying that, but I'm saying that, you know, it's interesting that they are the exact same color.
Oh, alright, okay.
So maybe there's some kind of... Maybe he is from the Forgotten Worlds, but not obviously this level. Or I mean, it you know, goes into the whole concept of... Oh, you died again.
I didn't die, but I wasn't going to win that time.
Yeah, we'll give one more go, then just skip.
No, I'm gonna do this.
You're gonna do it?
No matter how
it ties in.
What, you're not good enough to keep up conversation for 3 hours, is that it?
Yeah, I could talk for 3 hours, it's all good. But, you know, what's the word, what am I trying to say? You know, it doesn't seem like, you know, like the Super Bonus Run is all there is to the world, you know, just like Hurricos, how like, you know, there's a condo in Hurricos, you know, when,
You love that condo and Horicos thing, don't you?
Yeah, because it points out that the world isn't just the area that you are. So there is a chance that Ripto is from this land, but just in a completely different area. You know, maybe this is a whole world in itself, because if you look at the background, there's no land to be seen anywhere. It's just like...
Yeah, but I mean, you're kind of like... You used the video game logic thing a minute ago, and I'm just going to bring it up, that maybe there is no connotation at all. Maybe it's just a land that...
It's pure fanfic speculation at this point. It's more just... I mean, they wouldn't have thought of that kind of detail.
I don't think they did. I don't think they even thought about that Hurricane's condo thing either.
No, I don't think they thought about it, but they could save face by discussing it. Let's say we asked them in an interview. They'd say, oh yeah, well, you know... No, but it's just common sense to gather that the entire land isn't the area that you are. Because if you look at the whole... You know, like, look at the backgrounds in Spyro. They're all meant to, like, represent these kind of, like, I don't know, arty kind of mountains. So obviously there's more to the world than just the area that you're playing in.
Yeah, probably. I wouldn't, you know, disagree with that.
And actually, the whole Spyro 2 province thing with, you know, with the 2 separate level things does actually prove the point that they were more inhabitable areas. Obviously, they're not going to do it in the video game because they don't need to, you know.
But if they came up with a book about it, then maybe then.
Let's say they came up with a book about it, they'd be able to say, oh, well, look, you know, Hurricos and yeah.
Yes!
There we go.
You schooled them like a bunch of frost-bitten, flat-footed, molasses-eating, lead-pants-wearing, cross-eyed glacier trolls riding slabs of plywood with sandpaper on the bottom. And we won some shiny stuff, too.
Ooh, shiny stuff. And there we go, there's a bunch of treasure coming out of one of those treasure chests you see in Lost Fleet, actually.
And, well, what else does this level have in common with Lost Fleet?
Well, there's a skateboard challenge, right?
Well, no, the music. That in the original version, well, you're playing the original version. It's the same music.
Is it?
Listen.
I can't remember what the Lost Fleet music sounds like.
It's this one. But see, what in the greatest hits version, the Lost Fleet music is basically just Sheila's Alp with some extra like weird chords. That's about it. It's actually the worst song in Spyro.
Well, yeah, right. Basically, right now, what I'm just doing is getting the stuff that I forgot on the track. Well, not forgot, but just didn't get. Because there's a bunch of gems on the track that's like impossible to get while you do that. Well, I don't know if it's impossible, but I just can't be bothered doing it. Especially that one gem there.
Yeah, no, you have to take too many sacrifices.
Too many sacrifices.
Too many. Alright. Did I get
that
one?
Is that all of them? Let's see. Let's use our sparks. Nah, apparently that's not all of them.
Oh no. Spaghetti-o.
What else can we say about Super Bonus Round? Do you think?
What else is after? What's after this?
The sheep saucer business.
Oh yeah, that's it. Yeah, damn it. Okay. Well, that would make sense. They only ever have like 2 like separate area things in Spyro.
Okay, that is everything from this area. Never mind. Sparks is telling me that's all, so let's leave.
He's a bloody
yeah. There's only 2 separate areas, and now we go up. Oh, there's a gem up there. That's right. Yeah. We go over to this area over here now, I believe. Yeah, over here, and there's a super flame power up.
Haven't seen them since Metropolis.
No, they were in Fireworks Factory.
Oh yeah, you're right. And but they don't have the flying thing on top like they did in Metropolis.
That's
Metropolis
true.
like pointed out that it was a double power up. This one just says, "Hey, look, fire." But
well, speaking of Metropolis, these guys are from Metropolis.
Oh yeah, another callback. Right.
I guess the mechanics are probably like the same actually, if you think about it, because you are flying and flaming the guys in Metropolis.
Do you reckon that the timer is longer though? Look,
it's much longer. It's clearly longer. Yeah. The timer goes for ages on this one. Interesting point to say as well is that Spyro 3 doesn't actually have one of those infinite super flame power-up things like Spyro 2. Because remember in Spyro 2, after you beat the game 100%, you get like the...
Why does Spyro 2 even do that? I've always been curious why they actually gave you that power.
Why do you need it? You don't really need it after...
I mean, when you play... I guess they use it for people that want to play through the game again and they want to have the super flame, which is pretty cool. I was pretty intrigued by it when I was a kid. Like I started a new game like in a different file and saw it. But I mean, I was curious what made them think, hey, let's put it in this game, but not this one.
Yeah, I'm trying to find this last sheep guy, and actually, I've come to the decision that I will split this into 2 parts. This part will just be this area, then the next part will be the.
It'll be retrospective, yep.
No, the sorceress. I was gonna say.
I mean, yeah.
Where the fuck is this last sheep guy?
Where the hell? Go up.
Actually, Sparks will tell us where he is, because. Gems, right.
Gems, guys.
Although I don't know if he's actually telling me or if he's just leading me astray.
He's leading you on. He's one of those, bitches,
Thank you for bringing that up. Doesn't matter. We can forgo political correctness. No one is watching at this point, so it doesn't matter.
Woo.
There we go. Is that all of them?
Oh, yeah. Are you serious? That's amazing, though.
That's great. That is good. We'll get a chance to look at the thing tick over to 20,000 gems.
Yep.
And I know exactly where it is. Alright, so here we go. 20,000 gems incoming now. There we go.
Yeah, well done. Well done.
The most you can get in any Spyro game, might I add.
Yes. Spyro 1 had, was it 10,000?
Well, 14,000.
Really? And what about number 2?
It had like 12,000.
Okay. Well, the next part?
Next part, we'll be fighting the sorceress again. So stay tuned for that. Bye.